open till it shatters through the ocean.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and dogs, and the farm animals, this is Rainier, and welcome to episode 15 of Kerbal Space Chronicles. We're back here with Project Charlotte, heading in toward the moon, and we're going to see if we can't go ahead and get this spacecraft down on the moon after completing our magnetic survey contracts. Now, I go ahead and pull those up. We've also got a temperature survey contract. 2 surveys of the moon. And both of those require inclinations of above 20 or 40 degrees and an orbit of at least 0.39 eccentricity. So it looks like we'll be able to get into that orientation pretty well. We also have 3 temperature surveys to complete. It looks like those will be relatively well in our path. I'm going to go ahead and create a maneuver to circularize our orbit. Hang on. I'm going to create a maneuver to circularize at periaps. That'll tell me how much I need. But if I go into void, I can pull up the orbital information, I think. There's no... There's one of these I could pull up that would show me my final orbital E, but I'm going to have to figure it manually, I guess. Either way, we're in orbital retrograde. Let's go ahead and go to the node. I mean, I can pull up my orbit info and it'll give me E from there, but let's see here. I'm just going to go ahead and come on in. Okay. We're coming in over the moon, or under the moon at this point, actually. And I'll adjust the maneuver. Okay, there we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to bring our E down to like 0.40. We're definitely not going to have enough to land this on the moon. Just the more I look at it. Six, 5. Nope, that's a little too much. I overcooked it. Go orbit prograde, please. Maybe I can clear that node. Go prograde, please. Okay, 402. Alright, and now we're going to get started completing those contracts. Toggle the RPWS. Toggle the magnetometer. And we're low over the moon. Okay. Log data and transmit. That's not what I want. I want to log that data and transmit. Of course, you're seeing a little bit of the lag wheel encounter on actual landings, though it's not as bad as it used to be. It takes like 2 or 3 seconds to complete 1 second in game. It was running like 10 or 15 seconds to complete 1 second in game before. But either way, we've completed the transmission, which should have completed those parts of the contracts. Okay. Yep, it completed it on both contracts too. It wants 0.42 eccentricity. Okay. There we go. And now we're in orbit. Okay, let's go ahead and go out to high orbit. Because we need to get the data from there as well. Okay, now we're high in space. Log data and transmit. Log data, transmit. Oh, we actually got a little bit of science from that data, too. Okay. And now it's just a question of sitting in orbit for 19 days or 19 days. All right. Let's get to it, and then we will tend to our other contract. And we're being slowed down for some reason. I wonder why. Let's see, what's the story? Oh, launch pad reconditioning. Okay. So we're still in orbit for about 16 more days. I'm going to go ahead and cut out for a bit, and then I'll be back once we've done that to go ahead and show the circularization burn and trying to complete that temperature survey. So we're going to go ahead and get to that. In the meantime, I will be right back. Alright, and we are back. We have returned with some... What am I doing? This is the middle of an episode. Aurelia, the mighty Phoenix, not as mighty as she thinks she is. Oh, jeez. Okay, so we are about to circularize our orbit around the moon on Project Charlotte. Why did I start trying to do a very broken intro right in the middle of the episode? Alright, so we're about 3.5 minutes from the burn. Scooting in over the sun here. Oh, whoops, went a little too far. Won't affect our orbit by too much, because we caught it early. Okay, 46 by 32, that'll have to do. I mean, I'm not that worried about it. Actually, if anything, that might be a bit of a plus. I'm going to go ahead and drop down to like 25. Now, on the map, there are 3 waypoints, and we want to try and bring those waypoints under the plane of our orbit. I'm actually going to switch focus to the moon. Okay, I think one more orbit around. Ah, that's too far. Dang it, we went all the way through the site. Do we enter that site or no? No, we don't. We go right through it. We've got to do it around the rear of the moon. Which is not exactly something I wanted to do, but oh well. We're just going to bring the targets around. I'm going to slow down well in advance this time. You see how inclined our orbit is. I'm hoping that it'll bring that target in line. Okay. We're looking for WGGX1. We have entered site WGGX1. And we're going to go ahead and log the temperature. Okay, we got the data around WGGX1. It has no transmission, so we're going to go ahead and clear it. Now let's see if we can get either of the other two sites before having to make another pass. Well, okay. Coming around, it looks like we'll miss Mapbo's curse, but 6RSJ maybe? Let's see. No, it looks like I go right between them. Oh, no. I do get right on the edge of Mapbo's curse. Got it, so we're just waiting for 6RSJ around the other side. See, this is why I wanted to get a polar orbit, or at least a highly inclined one, because I can cover most points on the moon's surface. Just by time accelerating around, I'll bring most of them into my view range. Okay, we're starting to come in. It's right on the side of this crater. Okay, one more pass, maybe. Come on, line it up. No? Are we just gonna... We just went right past it again. Dang. That's gonna be tricky. Now, this is just sort of the cat and mouse dance that you have to do with some of these sometimes. Okay, so I come over the top now. Let's see, do we line up? Dropping around. Okay, one more pass, maybe? No? Come on. Don't go too far. It's gonna go too far. I need to get my waypoint manager. No, I don't want Project Boise 2. Come on. Get out of the map view. Okay, it says we'll make it to 6RSJ in just a few seconds. Nope, but we don't make it close enough. Alright, looks like we've got to do yet another pass, so let the Celestial Ballet commence. This is the thing about not having drivable rovers. I mean, I could just grab a rover and drive it around and then we'd be golden, but we don't have that yet. Please tell me we're going to be lined up. Oh! Looks like we'll be lined up. 2.5 minutes to 6RSJ. In fact, there it is. Do we come close enough to it? Though we come close enough to something to get readings from the radio plasma wave scan, so we'll go ahead and take those. Thank you, an extra bit of science. 60, 50, 40. Now entering 6RSJ. Log the temperature, please. Alrighty, we got it. Temperature survey complete. That's got us a ton of funds, and we even have enough science to know, are we on the 160 nodes? I think we're on the 160 nodes. Alrighty, well, either way, let's go ahead and head back to the Space Center, but I will do that between episodes, so that way I don't bore you guys. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the outro. Hey everyone, Arinia here. Thanks so much for watching this latest video out of my channel, and thanks so much to these patrons who, among others, are helping make this content possible by donating at least $10 on my Patreon page. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a comment. Tell us what we need to do better. If you liked it, still leave a comment. I'm always open to input. If you like the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and join us on the Discord community, link in the description. If you want to support the channel, and I really hope you do, please, down in the description is a link to the Buy Me a Coffee page, which you can donate to for a one-time donation, or the Patreon page, which you can head on to donate monthly and get perks. In the meantime, this is Arinia saying once again, thanks for watching, take